Yo.
Yo,
what's up?
What up, yo?
what up? Let's see. I can't see the fucking chat.
I'm working on it myself, man.
Well, no, it's because I'm on my phone, not my computer. What y'all
What's
up to,
everybody up
man?
to? Not
Oh,
shit, dude.
doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I barely made it in time.
There we go.
Oh, you good? What's up, Steph? Palmetto, Nick, Jody.
Good
What's
up.
good, y'all? What's good? What's good?
What's up, y'all? What's up, stuff? Palmetto.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Jody guy.
Well,
I don't know about that guy, man.
Son of a bitch down there.
yeah, why that guy got a wrench? Seems like he hurt somebody.
Thinks he's cool and shit.
I'm sure he
Retro
probably
Dad in the house.
What up, Retro Dad?
How's y'all Sunday, man?
So,
yeah.
we're going to be
Discuss it.
talking about racism, or what people are so calling racism. I don't know, Alan, if you can pull up my IG, on my Instagram stories.
Well, who's Instagram
I think
stories?
Rebel posted it.
Oh yeah, Rebel posted it. Pull up Rebel's Instagram stories.
All right. 1 second.
I forgot I got my shit on private. Oh, before we even get into that shit, Kyrie, homie, this is the last time I'm gonna bring your name up in this chat, period. And since Rebel ain't gonna be here because he's not feeling good, I'm gonna tell you like it is, homie. I'm not going back and forth on the internet. I have Instagram, it's private. I don't do the internet bullshit, and I will not go back and forth with you. So you can make all kinds of diss tracks. You can do whatever the hell, or say whatever the hell you want to say, homie, because I'm not going back and forth with you on the internet. Period. Point blank.
Not doing it.
That's all right.
Ain't got time for that bullshit.
No, me neither. Well, I told him that I ain't got time for all that. This is not what this channel's about. This channel is about come and hang out. Ain't got no drama. We just chilling with the peeps.
Yeah. Go and cry in somebody else's chat, homie. For real.
What up, Jim?
So, all right. So the racism thing is that about the
It's about
little Metcalf dude and the
it's about
Kamala.
It's about Kamala Anthony, and we're gonna talk about Deion Sanders' son situation, Shadur Sanders.
Oh Lord!
They all seem to want to put racism into shit in this world for some reason. And as far as the Kamala Anthony thing, or the parents, oh, this is his first time, the kid's a good kid, blah blah. No, he's not. Homie done in a basketball game. This is a whole different sport than a football game. Was in a basketball game and literally stomped on a kid's head. So we haven't. I think Alan's gonna end up pulling up a video or an Instagram video on it, and we'll play that through and tell me how good this black kid is to people, and it's not a one-time situation like they're saying it is.
Well, to me it seems premeditated.
It does me too, homie. Does me too.
I mean, you went to a track meet with a knife or football game, whatever the hell it was, and you told the kid, touch me and find out. So you had all intentions on harming him.
Yep.
You had every intention of causing that dude harm. Well, you caused him the worst type of harm because he's no longer here.
What the fuck?
What's up, Death Kitty? Bulldog, Stoner.
There it is, right here.
All right.
Well. Is that the perfect fucking student, Carmelo Anthony, stomping somebody's head? Oh, well, goodness gracious, look at that. One of the black community's gonna save out that one.
Yeah,
See that again?
but I'm saying is they're all like, oh, he's such a great kid. I mean, come on, bro. Like right there, it just shows it's not a one-off situation where he's just nasty to one kid. It's this has happened several times with the same kid. So
Sounds like a nuisance.
We gotta stop babying, whether they're teenagers or whatever the hell they are. We gotta stop babying these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you fuck around, you're gonna find out. And listen, I mean, you can't just stab somebody because your feelings got hurt or he said something stupid to you. Like,
Right.
that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, bro.
Like your life wasn't threatened or anything like that, and you went completely extreme.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely sure as fuck can't reward it. That's for damn sure.
Well,
yeah,
he's
that's what I'm
rewarded.
saying.
He's got a freaking mansion and nice cars.
Okay, so why okay, so why did that give Sun Go or the GoFundMe that they made? Okay, remember how they took away all the Republicans and the left wing or the right wing people? We weren't able to give to anybody or do any of that shit. They blocked a lot of our money things to people. So why, if they can take away our shit, can they not take away his shit? You know
I'm gonna tell you like this, Sniper. They need to just get rid of GoFundMe and this and that and all these apps. It's your responsibility to take care of your family, so you get the money and you do what you got to do. Quit relying on the rest of the world to pay for your idiocracy or whatever the case may be.
Well,
everybody has medical issues. Everybody has freaking deaths in the family. Why are you going around the world asking people for $5, $10, $100 to raise money? It's not a benefit.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like, how is it that you're gonna say, oh, we're trying to give him money for his lawyer fees? They didn't use that money. See, it'd be fine if that's what they're using that money for. But they didn't use 1 cent on his lawyer fees. They're using it on buying a brand new fucking house, vehicles, and then they move to a rich white neighborhood. You're not even in a black community, you morons. Like what the fuck are we talking about here?
But I thought it was racist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
So then why is he in a if it's a race thing, then why would, if it's black against white, then why would the black kid that did the wrong get rewarded and then move to a white neighborhood? Wouldn't that just extend the racism?
That's what I'm saying. Why is it okay for you to go and chop on somebody and kill somebody? And then not only that, is that whole side over there now, their family, that family of the Austin Metcalf kid has gotten swatted 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Not only do they get one son that's gonna die, but when you have swatted, that's just scary as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's not for you know what
that,
people.
That alone can cause someone to die.
That's exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know, police just come bust in your door and start shooting. It don't matter who's in the home. Y'all getting shot.
Damn, dude, bro, I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's the same shit with this fucking Deion Sanders and Shador Sanders shit. That shit is not how is the NFL racist when the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 kids, and a lot of them kids that are in the draft were black kids? How is that racist? Please explain to me. Just because Shador didn't get the top shit that he did. See, what happened is Deion Sanders went and said, "Oh, he's only going to play for certain schools or certain NFL teams." So when you pigeonhole your son into playing for only certain teams and not everybody, you're pigeonholing that homie into certain people. Okay, so what if them teams say, "Oh, you gave me a bad interview, and you're cocky, you're pompous, you talk shit about your teammates, and there's videos of all this, and so why is that good? I don't understand the melanin, the black people's thought on this. I don't
What?
fucking get it.
Well, for one, Deion Sanders is one of the biggest advocates for you do the work, you get rewarded for the work that you do. So why are you running around telling NFL scouts and GMs and owners that, oh, he's not going to play for y'all, he's only playing for these teams? Well, if he didn't do the work to get the position on those teams, well, then he goes to the next best thing.
Homie,
You don't get to pick and choose.
His team,
That's
bro.
fucking
His
stupid.
team was 13-12. He barely had a one game over 500 series in college.
For,
they didn't win.
For what?
They
His
didn't
whole
win
that's his whole college career?
Yes, they didn't win no fucking bowl. No, I'm talking last season. So I mean, you didn't do.
They played 25 games?
Yeah, you barely went over. Maybe less. I'm not too sure, but they barely went. They went one game over 500, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not too sure if it might be 13, 12. I'm not too sure exactly what the numbers were, but like you barely went. You went one game over 500. You didn't go into any bowl games. You know what I'm saying? Like you then you didn't go to the Senior Bowl, which the scouts pay attention to. You didn't do the combine, which scouts really pay attention to. So you opted out two of the things that make these people look at you. And then just because you think you're above everybody else, that all these teams should pick you above other people that they've actually watched and wanted. Get the fuck out of here. You're not that entitled.
Right. So
just because you're Deion
so it's like
five-time son doesn't make you the best fucking football player around, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
So it's like going to school. You did all the homework. You played the games during the season. You went to the practices, but you didn't show up on test day, which is the combine. But you still expect to pass the class.
But yeah, it's like, dude,
Pretty
like
much.
I said, man, and then to cry racism because you didn't get drafted in the first round, the second round, the third round, the fourth round. You didn't go until the fifth fucking round, bro. Like, to
No,
me,
it's
what I would have made that bitch ass do, I would have made him be Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant.
What up,
well,
Yankee?
you didn't get. Go ahead, Alan.
I mean,
Go ahead, Al.
he pigeonholed himself, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot not do any of this work and then get rewarded by the the first half of the draft or anywhere of that. And then you expect these teams to be like, oh, you got to pick me because I'm Deion's son. No, bro. You haven't proved yourself as a quarterback for one. The only thing that made you look good, Shedeur Sanders, is Travis Hunter. That's the only reason why you look good, because a lot of your throws were overthrown that he caught. A lot of your throws were underthrown that he caught. You got sacked when you were running around in the pocket. You got sacked 100 million times this year because instead of throwing the ball away, you decide, oh, I'm going to run 20 yards backwards because I'm going to get away from this person, and then you get sacked 20 yards back. So to me, he was just a shitty ass football player, college football player. He shouldn't. He deserved the spot that he got.
It seems to me like the scouts and the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the PR teams for these NFL teams. Yeah, the GMs. They looked at him as a complete whole, and they realized that his on-field and off-field antics are not a good look for their brand.
That exactly. But not only are you getting, let's say you're the Browns now. Not only are you getting Shedeur Sanders, but you're getting Deion Sanders along with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're not only getting that kid, You're getting the dad's fucking issues and the problems and being up on your ass every time. You know, I wouldn't. If I was a team, like I said, I would have made his ass Mr. Irrelevant, or you'd have been seeing him in the UDFA's, the undrafted free agents. That's where his bitch ass needed to be.
But
I'm just saying, it has nothing to do with racism either.
Seems like, you know, the coach's kid syndrome. Oh, that's my son. I'm the coach. He's going to play. Well, when they go to another team, that's the dad in the stands. Oh, if you'd have put my son in, what? We probably would have still lost. The only reason he's here is because he's your son. You're living off a last name. You're not living off the talent.
What were you going to say, Alan?
Oh, and I was just saying hey to Yankee. It was in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Yankees?
And Death Kitty put something earlier about influencers getting swatted. You guys heard about that? We knew about
influencers.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of influencers. There's been influencers. There's been, you know, like I said, families. But like I said, Tim Pool's been swatted a million times. Like, these people don't understand that them swattings can cause them. The people that are going for the SWAT and that work for the police stations are already on edge every day, all day, because of the bullshit that's been going on with these people. That now when you go to a SWAT and you're on high extent because, you know, a lot of these SWATs are saying, oh, there's been gunshots over there and they've heard this and heard that. So they're going out there with their fucking arms, their guns raised to people. So when you see this and you see a gun in your face, what the fuck are you going to think? I mean, even the person opening up the door. You know what I'm saying? So that's scary as shit.
What? Sniper, look, they use pizza companies to make sure that the people that are getting swatted are home. So this is a whole freaking organization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what else does pizza stand for?
Yep. It's all
the
whole left-hand party over there.
Well, this is where I'm going with it. So if someone has a family, you know, you got husband, wife, 2 kids. The mom's at work and the dad's home. Well, they call on the dad. They get swatted. They're going to take those kids. Where do those kids go? Into the foster system.
Yep.
So now you got people calling swatting people. You got pizza companies making sure that the right houses get swatted. So you got pizza and kids again.
Yeah, that's right, InfoWars.
This world's fucking nuts, bro.
I mean, InfoWarriors, you got swatted several times too, didn't you, dude? I mean, that's what I've heard. I'm not 100% sure, but what happened to you? I know they've gone at you.
Oh, that InfoWarrior. I thought we was talking about somebody. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's Alex Jones.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, InfoWars too.
Yeah. That's him right there, under InfoWarrior.
The real Alex Jones?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Dude, they should make that shit like felony. You
well, I think they are.
Like that.
No, I think they are.
Hey, CJ.
What up, CJ?
Well,
see, it wasn't him. It was Alex.
Yeah, see? I knew that wasn't the real Alex Jones. That's Rusty Truck shit. That motherfucker.
Almost I did.
But hey, that'd be totally cool if it was.
I know, right?
Get him on the podcast. We'd be talking all kind of shit.
Oh, dude, that'd be nuts.
He's on the internet. I'm not too sure exactly, like... I'm not too sure exactly what... I know he does, like... I know I've seen him in like Tim Pool's like lives and shit like that.
Shit, he's welcome anytime.
Well,
Oh yeah.
if that's not if Info Warrior is not the real Alex Jones, then how come I can unscramble all those letters in your last comment and it says I am Alex Jones?
Hold
He's
on,
tricking,
what?
doing tricking. If you unscramble letters in his last comment, you'll get I am Alex Jones.
Oh,
That's funny.
Gotta read
Oh.
between the lines, Alan. Read between the lines.
Yep, my bad. What up, man?
The frogs are gay. Well, I know a frog that's gay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know a few frogs that are gay.
You know,
Pilly.
Kermit.
Be Pilly. Chaka.
What's up, Ram Red?
Oh man.
Yep.
Hey.
Hopefully we're starting to get some rust, so yeah, hopefully all this shit will come to a stop here soon. Start coming to a stop.
Like I said before, Alan, it's hard. It's hard to arrest people. Okay, so you have to have a lot. You have to have a lot of. You have to have a lot of proof to get, especially over a lot of these left-handed judges. You have to have a lot
substantial
of
evidence.
Yeah, to go against you, or it's really hard. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm gonna go after this person, and then go after him, and then, you know, you don't have the appropriate evidence, and then it gets dismissed, and then you can't go after him again. You don't want
like
that. So
they're going after these people to put an end to it. Like it's sticking. There ain't no way they getting out of prison. There ain't nothing like that. They stuck there for life.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing that they do with the sex trafficking thing. They make sure that you have enough valid evidence. You know what I'm saying? That you have to have that. You can't just be like, oh, this is where the bad people are. We're gonna go get them. No, you have to have evidence that they did this, or or they're not gonna. It's like these pred catchers that go out there and catch these guys. Yeah, they call the cops. The cops look at what they have, and 9 times out of the 10, these pedophiles are right back on the streets within less than a day. Sometimes a couple, if it depends on when they get caught, but they're still back out on the thing because they didn't get substantial evidence to hold that person, and they didn't have enough evidence for a court to keep him behind jail or behind prison, because for one, just a regular person can't just say, hey, I got evidence, and you know what I'm saying, and then
See,
there's a lot of fake shit, there's a lot of bullshit,
bro, and that's gotta be like, how can you do that job, bro? Like, how can you go in a courtroom and fight to get somebody like that off? That is fucking nuts.
Money.
That's lawyers, man. Lawyers.
Well, yeah, I mean, it all boils down to money. No, they only see the dollar signs. That's all they see.
Oh, hell yeah! Especially when you know that trial can go months and years in court.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of these like sex trafficking ones, still we haven't got the Ghislaine Maxwell shit. She's still hanging in the balance over there, and there's tons of them that's like, damn, bro. It's like, you spend millions and millions of dollars to keep them in there, and it's nuts, and they're not know nothing about nothing.
Rephrase that, Sniper. The American people spend millions of dollars to keep them in there.
Well, yeah.
Our tax dollars go to that shit. Our tax dollars feed them. They house them. No. Let's put our tax money to shit that matters. Like I was in Uncle Will's live earlier, and they were talking about Bill Gates and China owning farmland, and Why is that farmland allowed to one individual or an entire other country? Why is that land not distributed amongst the American people for us to farm on? Corn,
Okay, so my thing
soybeans.
My thing is why does China have any land over in the United States? Period. Not just
Exactly.
some. Why do they
Exactly.
own anything over here? Period. It's not like we own land over there.
Well, when you get into all that, you go to China, you got an American embassy and a Japanese embassy and a freaking
got
Israeli
Chinatown.
embassy. Why are all these embassies everywhere?
Hey,
It's
they got
because they're doing
Chinatown.
illegal shit. Huh?
I said they got Chinatown. All right.
Well, but you've got all these embassies. That's just opening the book to corruption between all these countries because they're all in cahoots with each other. These people live there, but they work at the American embassy. They're not American. That's in my eyes, anyway.
So,
Red says they're protecting
the
the
reason why
Antarctica.
China owns part of the Finger Lakes is because of the sex trafficking. Yeah, just like Jody said, as part of the sex trafficking, and the Finger Lakes have a big underground tunnel system in them. New York is because of Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman used to live up in upstate New York. Her house is in Auburn, New York. Like, I've been down in them tunnels. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go from the jails to the YMCA's to underneath the lakes, underneath Cuba Lake. Yeah, they're all over the place. So that's why China has bought some of the Finger Lakes, and then what China has done is they bought farmland and land by our military bases. I think probably to keep an eye on the military bases. I would imagine that's what they done.
I don't know. To me,
when you got 4 years of the stupid cocksucker that we had in office, and that's what you're gonna get. He sold everything.
If it can't be produced and made in America, we don't want it.
Preach.
Or we don't. Hold on. We don't need it. We can survive without it.
We can make that shit here, bro. It's not like we can't
exactly.
do that shit here.
Exactly. Now we might not be able to get
jobs.
all the stuff in the world. We might not be able to get here, but do you really need it?
Dude, I'm along with you, homie. We never had that back in the 80s. I mean, shit, we didn't even have fucking cell phones back in the 80s. You were still using landlines, for fuck's sake. So, to me, that was the best time to be alive because you didn't have to dick around with all this bullshit. The problem is yeah, I mean, the only good thing that the internet did and the phones and shit is that you have the information right in front of you. The problem is people don't. There's so much false information on these phones. Yeah, false information and information that is untrue. I mean, you can't. Like I said, you have to bypass Google. You can Google search some shit and it's gonna be right, but there's shit still that is on Google that has been fake. Is still fake. Has still been there. So you have to really pay attention to what your best bet is to read. It's gonna be in the newspapers, books. If you need information, go and read. If you know how to read.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the education system is
most of these kids AI these days, shit.
Especially kids these days, can't even learn a 3rd grade reading level.
Well, this AI shit's making it even worse. Because now you can put someone else's face on someone else's body that's in a particular area, and it makes them look like the bad person. So That's where your level of individual discernment comes in. What up, Georgia Redneck?
Dude, I think
You just
we must have hit a nerve because we just went from like 14, 15 viewers to like 2. And
Yeah, I
people
just
are
seen
starting
that.
to come
Well,
back in
3.
again.
ain't no telling.
Yeah.
They probably
I know,
don't.
man.
They probably don't allow. No, YouTube don't like me
What would
Just
make
for
you
some
think that?
fucking reason.
It's hate watchers, man. I guarantee you probably.
That too. Well, no,
Okay.
there's consistent 5, 6, 7 people in the fucking chat,
Yeah.
like
I'm not worried about it.
consistently commenting. So, but I ain't worried about the views, bro. If y'all like it, y'all like it. If not, we're just here giving our opinions on stuff, and we like to think that
We're
y'all are like-minded people. That's why y'all watch.
What we're doing here is on this podcast is we're talking like we would be talking to each other on the phone. Like this is just our conversations that we have with each
Yep.
other on the phone. So we just said, with the 4 of us, the Rebel, since he's not here, but since we all were on the phone, we were like, fuck it, why don't we just start a podcast and just start talking like we are here? Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we're serious on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get a mixed bag over here. That's just the way it
Yep.
is.
Well, I
We're not
mean,
doing the
but that's
same shit
life.
every time.
Yeah.
That's also how life works, bro. It's not just all hunky dory. You got ups, you got downs, you got fucking tragic shit happens. You just buckle up your boots, bro, and get to work.
What up,
Make it
British?
better for yourself, British. My dude, all the way across the pond.
We do have to say one thing for Rebel though. Them damn Zionist Jews. I have to say it, just for Rebel.
It's all their fault.
We were
Now
told
we
to deliver
definitely-
that message.
Now we're about to get 1 viewer.
Oh man, I'm sorry I had to, man. It's Rebel's
Hey.
thing, but I had to say it because he's not here. Homie's not feeling good, so.
Sniper with the zinger.
Yep.
Well, got to do that every once in a while
Got
instead
to.
of being serious all the damn time.
I don't know. I just feel people need to put their phones down a whole lot more than they do. And I understand we're always on the phones. You know what I mean? That's why you get a lot of information because it, like Sniper said, it's easier than going to a library and picking up a book. But I'm not even talking about information. Just put the phones down and just go outside with your kids or with your significant other and just enjoy the scenery that God painted for everybody, the trees, the grass, the bugs, all that. Enjoy it.
Okay, so get this, dude. I was just outside the other. Not that I don't go outside a lot, but when I go around for my bike rides, there's kids like in the apartment complex that I live in. There's shit tons of kids here, and usually they're outside. But lately, I haven't dude. Like for some reason, these kids are playing inside. They're not outside like they usually are. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Is it getting hot?
I know. Well, it's hot, yes, but that doesn't keep these kids from going outside. Most of the kids that are around down here are used to this hot weather out here. So being outside
Right.
with these kids doesn't mean dick. But it's weird. I think a lot of it is that there's been a lot of shit happening, and it may be the parents keeping them inside. I'm not 100% sure, but like that, and I mean, you can go to rural areas. There's a lot of times that you can ride around on, just ride around there, and you like usually you'll see a bunch of kids outside, and you just don't see kids outside like you used to back in the day. Like it seems like
dude, we used to
inside playing on the video games, and
we used to get out of school, bro, and it would be like a group of 15 to 20 kids, and we just ride bikes all over town, dude. In the woods, we'd go in the cane fields, go sneak the BB guns out Dad's gun cabinet to go shoot Tweety birds in the freaking woods. Like we'd hide them in our pants legs and ride on the pegs. But these days, dude, you might see 2-3 kids riding bikes, and if they are, it's in their driveway.
That's what I'm saying, Nick, man. Like, bro, as like a kid, I was out, like, I literally was outside all day, every day, whether it was playing basketball, playing sports. I didn't go in until my mom was like, hey, get your fucking ass back home, yo. You know what I'm saying? Or whistling, you know, when my dad or mom whistled, you got your ass back home. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was, you know, like a mile or so down the road, but, you know, you'd hear
When the street lights come on, your ass better be inside.
Yep.
yeah. Oh, and
because it's time to take a shower and eat dinner.
Georgia, I'm not too sure when it'll be. I know I see that you're asking to be up on the podcast and all. We've got we got other guests to do before you get on, but
we lined up for a good while.
Anybody in here, like anybody that's over here, like Nick, Ramrad, like any of you guys are you know, eventually will be up on the podcast. Eventually, you know, we'll let you know when we have time to, because it's hard to, because Gabe works out on the boat, so we can't always have guests on when he's boating, and he's usually gone for a couple weeks, so it's hard to get these people on. And then when we do get guests on, like Stoner and them, we have to schedule it and be like, hey, this is when you can come on, and it's just a whole hassle. You know,
yeah.
we
actually had to reschedule Stoner and them.
Yeah, a couple times, yeah. And poor BS.
Yes. And this is no offense towards anyone here or my buddies on the panel. Just, hey, bro, when something in my life comes up, that's first before YouTube, before Instagram, before anything. My life comes first. Whatever it may be. You know what I mean?
With everybody.
Right. And it's not no hate or anything. It's just sometimes things come up and I just can't be around.
Well, yeah, that
they'll tell you sometimes I'm not even in our group chat.
That, and I don't like people, you know, obviously, like I said earlier before, bringing up Rebel's brother, that I'm not on the internet, so don't hit up these guys that are in this group here to think that you're gonna get anywhere near me or get my information, or that they're gonna relay messages to me, because that's not gonna happen either, homie. So you might just want to like go sit down, listen to some advice that you've been given, that I know you've been. For one, you were saying that the next time, like I said, all you did in that podcast that was up on Triple Queers thing is you lied. You lied, period, point blank. Because you said in that interview, did you not come right out of your mouth saying the next time you see Rebel that you were going to smack him? And I know of two instances right now, that he didn't do that at all. One, we were on the phone with Rebel, and Rebel's brother was at a gas station with him, and he didn't smack him then. So what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that you want to get on the internet, and I get that you might be mad that we're closer to you with your brother than you are as being blood brothers, but sometimes family are just not family, man. Like, step back. If he's telling you, hey, homie, I don't want to have anything to do with you right now, step back for a while, homie. Like, just relax, chill, do your own goddamn thing. Maybe if you actually took care of your own kids and did the shit you were saying that he wasn't doing, maybe he would come back and be like, hey, dude, let's, you know, rekindle our relationship. But until then, going up on Triple Queers thing and doing the shit you're doing, you're not going to get Rebel to talk to you, homie.
Nope.
No, you're digging the hole deeper. You're digging the hole deeper, bro. And I told him, bro, what'll be will be. Just let it be.
But that's what I'm saying, like, bro.
You can't force that.
I don't understand. And then be a keyboard warrior and be like, see, I don't understand, like, these people, like, well, I'm going to make a diss track against you. Dude, I'm not a fucking rapper, bro. Like that's not my thing. I talk. I know. You know what I'm saying. I know about music. I've been in music. I've been around music. I've been in bands.
Sniper on the mic.
I'm still a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done all this, but I'm not gonna go back and forth with you on the internet, homie. I'm just not gonna do it.
Get my beats made by DJ Snipey Snipe.
And for
We're talking about
for
Kansas
one,
Rebel Man.
I don't even need to go to you, or you even need to come to me before I can take you out before then. So just do your own thing, homie. I'm good. I'm being nice because I fuck with your family, and I'd rather not harm or do anything to jeopardize any of that. So do your own thing, homie. Just just keep this shit to your keep it. I would say keep it
Right.
off the internet, but obviously you're gonna keep going on triple queer shit. So
Well,
do your thing, I guess, over there. But you're not getting anywhere
I'm
close
told-
to here, homie. So
I've even told y'all this before, bro. Not all opinions or things that you want to say should be said.
Hold up,
Sometimes
let me
it
clear
gets
something
you
up real
it gets
quick.
you in more of a bind than just keeping it to yourself.
Hey, Steph,
bro.
we're talking about Rebel's brother. Yeah,
I don't understand. I
Yeah.
don't understand why he thinks going up on somebody that doesn't like Rebel and that's had Rebel in his mouth for ages now, that's a good idea and that it's going to get his brother to talk to him. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
Ram Red, that wasn't Kansas. I can tell you that.
no, not that Kansas.
No, that wasn't Kansas Rebel, man. That was somebody else named Rebel. It wasn't Kansas.
Doing
Yeah,
talkin.
definitely not. And Kansas isn't here because Kansas isn't feeling good. Kansas
What up,
wasn't
Jason?
feeling good, and he had family stuff. So Kansas is doing his thing. We talked to him earlier. He's
And-
good. You know.
And another
Like I said,
thing, Rebel ain't on the internet like that, y'all.
Nope.
yeah,
He's really not.
I mean, he talks to us every day, but it's not like he doesn't go around on the internet and worry about this bullshit here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that I don't understand, man. It's
Hey,
crazy what people do to try to get to people.
attention.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
It's for attention, man.
Yep.
Same thing with a lot of YouTubers, bro. If you just quit talking about them, they disappear.
It's sad. It's sad because you want to know why? To be honest with you, and from what I've seen by talking to Rebel every day, the hurt in his eyes when he has to talk about his brother being a shitbag that he is, because you know what I'm saying? Because I know he loves him. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
hate to that he's doing the shit that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just if you want to be anywhere close to him, dude, stop doing the shit you're doing. Stop talking about him. Stop bringing him up. Like I said, if my own brother was to say something that I didn't like, I'm going and talking to him, saying you leave my name out of it. You leave my name, whether somebody asks about me or anything, leave me out of it. You don't speak my name. Period. Point blank. Like it or not, bro.
Man, babies.
They are. They're all over there, a bunch of fucking crybaby bitches. And we're gonna keep this episode to an hour because Gabe's on the boat and
Yeah, I gotta do sleeping, man. And Mike,
sleepinism.
also the home team's going live at 7:30, y'all. So
Yeah.
whenever y'all leave here, if y'all want to go join the chat over there,
Heck yeah.
that's
We'll probably
one
be
of
over there for a
12.47 channels.
Yeah. But you know, and it's not like I'm not doing this because Rebel's not around. But like I said, I can see the hurt in his eyes that of the shit that his brother is doing and saying, and going over to the person that like that's always got Rebel in his mouth. Like he's going over to the ops. You know what I'm saying? And talking to him, and then saying
Yep.
lies about shit. So that's how I just don't understand, man. And then and then be like, oh, I'm gonna go after these guys. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys have my name in their mouth, and then try to make a diss track on me because I said something about it. It's crazy because I'm not a rapper, homie. I mean, it's not like I can't do it, but I'm not gonna go back
George,
and forth with you, dog. It's not gonna happen.
Georgia, I don't partake in extracurricular activities.
I don't know if you noticed though, but Kansas is a co-host. You know,
Yeah,
it's always smoking.
so definitely friendly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't care. I just got priorities, and I got to keep that.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
It's
Like I
called
said,
it's called being a growed up. Be a growed up, man.
and that's the
You know,
last time I'm going to bring. Like, I'm just not going to bring up homie's name because it's not. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like
it's not worth it, bro. And
he
it
just he just wants to attract maybe traction of us going back and forth with him and starting drama with that bullshit over there. And I'm just not going to do it, dude.
no,
Like
me
I'm
neither.
just gonna block you, and you're just not gonna like. I mean, it's already like I said, my page is already only for my family, anyways. So it's not like you're gonna find it. So good luck with that. And
Doing searching.
that as it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah, British doing
yeah,
grown upisms.
yeah.
Another
Hey,
failed
like
attack.
my
The internet shit is
like my
stupid, bro.
post the other day on IG. If you can't find peace within yourself, you're failing at life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
they
that's
man.
just the
know
way.
they don't got that.
Yeah, it's weird that you give a shit about like you So I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't get why they got to keep bringing up Rebel's name and everything. It's not like he's going over there and he's in their chat causing a ruckus, or he's even talking about them. Because, matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, the only person that says anything about triple queer or anything on that side is me.
No,
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
have
saying?
my words
So,
with him. I ain't got nothing else to say.
well, yeah, you have, but like I said, from the dumb shit that side has done over there, I think we've all seen it and all acknowledge how retarded they are over there. Just leave that whole bitch that side alone, and we'll just do our shit over here. You know?
Ram Red, if I could get some free time within the next week or so, we'll go live on the music channel and play some music.
There we go.
Which I know we did get off of we were supposed to go through the catalog of Ryan, but we kind of got off of that.
Yeah, and plus, like I said, it's hard. It's hard also too when you're on the boat and you
Yeah,
you don't have your main computer with you. You know what I'm saying? Like when we do like music stuff like that, it's easier for us to be at home and doing the stuff we're doing. But
yeah.
there's several of us that work and we don't have that kind of time sometimes
Well,
to
sometimes I'm in places where I don't really have good service.
that too.
Like I'm sitting outside right now because if I go in the room, I probably wouldn't have no service.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, bro, I mean, it's all good, man. I mean, we did our thing. We're a little bit later than 5 o'clock, our usual time, but this is
Yeah,
when he was able to do it.
but
So this is when we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
It is what it is.
it does suck that Rebel's not here, but
yeah, but
sometimes it's going to be three of us. Sometimes it'll be two. I mean, it just depends on situations, man. It is what it is. We're just doing our thing over here.
when life hands you lemons, create a
You squeeze it.
podcast.
You squeeze it and you make lemonade. Or you make Arnold Palmer like Rebel over there with his orange juice
Oh
and everything.
man, Andy Milonakis. When life hands me lemons, I make beef stew.
Shit. So,
Yeah, an old one.
yeah, hopefully his
I mean, plus,
bullshit drama calms down.
And plus, there's a lot of other channels that play Ryan's stuff. There's a lot of like I said, if you want to listen to Ryan's stuff, there's Hickerbilly. There's other podcasts that play it. We stand on we're definitely standing on Church's side for sure. But we don't necessarily always have the music or
Oh no, Red meant the song tonight. I thought she was talking about play music tonight. Gotta specify these things. He's only got 700 songs out.
Right.
I think last time I looked, it's like above 500.
Oh yeah, I think he's got like over 6 hours of remixes.
Yeah.
We could end it on that. You guys want?
Oh, how many? What are we at? Oh, well, we're
I
not
don't
at
know.
time yet. We got another 10 minutes, Alan.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I don't know what time we had. I got the chat pulled up. I can't see y'all on the screen. I don't even know if I'm on the screen.
We'll do another 9 minutes and then we'll do that. We'll just make sure it's an hour, homie. That's all.
Yep. Sounds good.
And then after that, we'll just, like I said, home team is on tonight, so Mike's up next. So we'll just shoot you guys when this is over to go over there in his chat, and we can watch Mike over there.
We'll show Mike some love.
Yeah, because I'm sure he's.
I think he's playing church tonight.
Yeah, I think he's playing Creeker 3.
And I know a lot of people have been saying they don't like that album. I think the album is incredible.
Yeah, I do too.
Because it's more than just about him.
I'll tell you why I like it. It's because it's a raw sound. It doesn't sound too engineered. You know what I'm saying? It's his raw singing voice. It sounds like they did it in like kind of like the garage band days where you just recorded your shit in the garage and then you put it out. He went old school rock and roll. Yeah. It was a rock album, so he went rock. I hear you, Stab. Always life be lifing.
Oh, life be lifing for sure. All right. Well, what's y'all favorite song from the album? Mine is Stars for Tomorrow. What's up, Bobby?
I was gonna say, what's the link to what, Bobby?
I think they mean in Mike's thing.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one, Death Kitty. Hello, Jan.
I know if you look up home team, I'm pretty sure that's what it's under. I'm not too sure.
Massacre.
Or not.
We upon.
Yep. No trespassing. That is a really good one. It's got a really, really good message.
Yeah. I like the two with Molly because I like them two together. And then we upon. No trespassing. Flaming Halo. Massacre.
Honeysuckles and Rain.
Slide Dixie. Yeah. I would have to say I like that one, but I like it because it was in the right part of the album where he slowed it down a little bit and put a little bit slower song in there. But I like the more fast paced.
I like the
down with the love songs, but
well, I like the acoustic version he put out.
Yeah.
But I like acoustic. But overall, there's a reason it went number one.
Of course, bro.
Yep.
I think it's still number one, isn't it?
I think it dropped to like number 7.
In all genres or the rock one?
I think in rock. I think it dropped. But I mean, hell, you held it for what? 5 to 7 days.
Yeah, Bulldog. I think that's definitely. I'm pretty sure that's going to be his next one. You know, I think he's going to end up holding it for a couple months on the Hoser one, because you got people out there now saying that he got scared off by all these low level rappers and country rap. They scared off Church, so Church had to
Yeah,
move to
bro.
rock music. That's what people are saying. I mean, that's what I've heard around the
Please.
internet.
Bro,
So,
they just say
fucking
whatever
crazy.
the hell. They say some dumb shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do whatever they can.
When are they just going to realize that Ryan does what the fuck he wants to do when he wants to do it? If he wants to do a rock album, he'll do a rock album. If he wants to do a damn gospel album, he'll go do a gospel album.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. It's all
He is
bullshit,
his
man.
he's his own boss. He does what he wants when he wants.
I mean, it's pretty sad that whole other side got to put out PSA announcements like they're gonna talk bad about that side, their own side over there, like Colt Montgomery did, and fooled everybody thinking that he's gonna come out on shit of who Tranny Glover over there. He made it look like he was going to talk about him in a negative way, and then never did. And then, you know what I'm saying? Kind of did the same thing Tranny Glover did with, you know, the bullshit that he put out. You know, oh, you thought I wasn't going to go against Church? Oh, dog, now fuck all that, bro. You have to do a
Yeah.
PSA acting like you're going to do something and then put out a song because your regular just putting it out doesn't do numbers, man. You have to have drama attached to it. You have to have something that's gonna
Right.
keep you around. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, when he tries to have sex with everybody that goes to the redneck rave, I mean, I'd call him a
Justin
creep moving
is a
forward.
creep. You don't give people a creep. He is a creep.
Yeah, bro. It's wild, man. This internet shit is crazy, bro. Start drama
Well,
just
that's
for
okay.
bullshit.
So, but that's another thing to show y'all. These people aren't country. Why is he going on another turkey hunt? One bird ain't good enough. I mean, people who actually do hunt, they don't go kill like in Louisiana. We get 6 deer tags a year. You get 3 doe tags, 2 either sex tags, and 1 buck tag. People don't go kill 6 deer a year, bro. You're not gonna eat 6 deer in a year. You're not even gonna eat 1 deer in a year. That's a lot of meat. You're looking at, 100 pounds of meat. So why you need multiple turkeys? That just blows my mind. That's just like not paying respect to the land in my eyes.
Bro, I
You know,
don't
I
know. And my thing is how is Adam even able to go turkey hunting? Isn't he not supposed to be around guns?
well, he had a crossbow.
Okay, so he wasn't killing shit.
no.
Well, for one, like I said, he didn't even as a felon, you're not even supposed to be around him.
No,
Surprised he was.
well,
I'm surprised he was tall enough to actually extend the
what's
crossbow
up,
and
Dylan?
What's up, Dylan?
extend it out.
Seeper's in here. What's up, Seeper? Yeah, he had a meat cleaver.
He sure
Good
did.
God.
Meat cleaner,
That
more like
that
it.
look. If y'all ain't paid attention, that been going on with the meat cleaver.
Oh
But
yeah.
all right, guys. Well, it's 7:30. I just got a
Yeah, buddy.
notification. Home team's going live, so we appreciate all y'all stopping in. Y'all go show Mike some love over there,
Hell yeah. Creek Squad, buddy.
and we'll see y'all next Sunday. I don't know what time yet, but it'll be between 5 and 7, 5 and 7 for sure.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Yep. We appreciate y'all. Creek Squad, motherfuckers.
Yeah, buddy.
Peace.
Later.